Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Good?
Yep.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna work on the legs, but not just kind of the basic, front kick, round kick, side kick. We all know that drill, and it's very valuable, right? Even there, we're already pretty sophisticated in terms of what we're doing with kicking compared to a lot of people, right? We're placing our foot exactly where it needs to be so that we can stay on balance. We're keeping the head pulled up, taint pulled down. We're keeping the body independent in terms of balance and movement, so we can do whatever we need to do. But just like with the upper body, where we might, we have this to start, and like as fallback, when all else is in doubt, when you get more free and internal with all this, all these particular strikes disappear. Same should be for all these particular kicks. You just have your ridges of your shoe or your bare foot if you don't have shoes on, and your knee, maybe your shin, whatever's going on. Remember all that sensitivity we built up in the legs and to how people move when we did the ground fighting last week, remember? That's where you really get a chance, because you don't need to actually stand, you really get a chance to feel with your legs, feel all the details of how people, when they're standing, how they can be disrupted, different angles, etc. All that sensitivity transfers to when you're standing up as well. So the exercise we're gonna do today, right? We already started, obviously, right? Gonna do some of the hacky sack, but don't just look at the hacky sack as kind of like, a balance or endurance or flexibility type thing. Even if maybe your hips aren't up to snuff, or you're a little older, whatever, even if you can't totally reach, the legs all the time, first of all, make sure you don't bend over to get them, right? If you're able to, just sink your body lower, and lo and behold, that brings your hands closer to your feet, first of all. And second of all, even if you don't actually touch, use this exercise as one of the main points, as intended, building that connection neurally between your upper and lower body, right? Okay, as Tim said repeatedly, a lot of guys are good with their hands, some guys are good with their legs, very few people can really coordinate the upper and lower body together. Okay, so this exercise is intended to do that. And get creative with it. You can do it with your knees as well, right? Different angles, coming in from different angles, that sort of thing. Okay, and do it integrated with other stuff is good, right? So I might step across the line this way, switch foot drill. Now as I switch foot, boom, might be able to do that. I step across the line, and I do that. I step back, and that. Just, vary it up, get creative with it. Okay, step offline, hit all the time, observing the principles. Doing this as easy as possible, not just don't make it into an aerobic thing, although that's fun too. I mean, you can drill your balance, you can have some fun. Okay, and then what we were doing next with these, if you're lucky enough to have just something like this, a pole or whatever, now what we can do, right? So we've done the basic stuff, right? Just feeling the different angles, the different ridges. Now you can get a little creative with it. You can touch here, step offline, come from a different angle. Say this already went past, boom. You just come back like that. Some people may have had the experience of John in the past doing something as simple as, right? Or maybe steps over here. Okay, literally something as simple as that can make a huge difference. If Yoel, for example, is all over me, has me in some sort of bad position or whatever, you want to be cognizant of the fact that just tiniest change, oh, look what that enabled, right? And whatever else. Okay, sorry. All right, or, it doesn't just have to be coming in from here, kicking on the fly, whatever. I might, kind of, whoa, miss or go past him, and I just, right? Doesn't have to be a big move or a sweep or whatever, right? My foot's maybe already went past the target, and I just bring it back, right? Or it's just here, boom, right? The knee just kind of goes that way. Feels like nothing, but remember, good stuff should feel like nothing. Not trying to get all tense and off balance and do this, because UL will, right? I'm gone. But whatever's good, boom, I'm already getting penetrated here, boom. Maybe just something like that together, right? If I just do this, that's one thing. If I just do this, that's one thing. If I drop and do both at once, that's a different thing. Oh, sorry, you're right. Okay, good on the leg and everything? Yeah. Okay, all right, or maybe I stepped too far and I'm a little off balance, so as I drop, I just bring this back. Saw that, right? Well, this happens as well. So just be cognizant of all the stuff that can be going on. Also be cognizant when you're doing the drill. If I want to change my weight at any time, right? Let's say all my weight's back here, but maybe I want to use that. I don't need to, okay, switch it, bring it up, whatever. Anytime I drop, you can immediately switch where your weight is, right? All my weight's on this leg right now. I drop, right? That drop gives you the opportunity, because think about it, right? I'm here, I let this leg just buckle, and as I fall, I can just switch it out, put the weight wherever I need it at any time, right? So don't let that be a limiting factor. And just experiment. We'll do it in contact flow soon. Whoa, you know, no matter how bad the situation might be, boom. Just something like that. Notice I just stepped that way, totally changed what's going on, right? And maybe he's trying to like sweep me or take me down, whatever. Whoop, boom, right? Just being able to consistently keep my balance, switch my weight up, and use it. Okay, so try to expand your mind to all those possibilities, right? Bang, right? Obviously, you know, you have your obvious stuff, just busting legs, right? And also doing it with good sensitivity, right? So not just kicking into it, but really feeling from the sensitivity, from the ground fighting, exactly what angle, you know, and again, this would be at full speed. The difference between this versus, you know, just a little bit of a change in angle can make all the difference, okay? Or if he's trying to kick me or whatever, just trying to, boom, you know, bang, something like that. You can use everything just in that same free spirit with good sensitivity and principles behind it that we did last time, right? So just go ahead and the hard part about drilling this is A, if you have shoes on, it gets very damaging, and B, the better your balance, the more flexibility you have on this, right? Because depending on how your balance is, if I go to try to kick them, but my balance isn't good enough to maintain that, then it's no good. If I am good enough to maintain that, there we go, boom, and then I can make all this stuff work very effectively, right? And get, you know, like what I was showing before on the things, I just do this, right? Right? Or I just, if I'm here, I just bump, right? Or over here, bump, bump. You just go with what you feel, right? So just get creative, work that on the poles. Maybe I go past it, I bring the leg back. Maybe I'm over here, I just straighten it for a second. Boom, I bring it back over here. All the stuff you could do with your arms, right? If I'm past it here, as I drop and bring it back, right? Obviously, whoop, boom, right? This would be potentially very devastating, right? Obviously on the head, ideally, but anywhere you can. Same ideas with the legs, right? I miss here, boom. I just bring it back. Again, not trying to sweep him or throw him or anything like that. Just, you know, whatever he's doing, just using my whole body and feeling all that is available. Okay? He's moving again. He gets out of this. Okay. Whoop. You can just feel that. Feeling everything that's going on. Okay? And finally, it's an idea, not the idea. I don't want to see everyone going, you know, and just like constantly looking for the cool leg stuff. Because remember, when things are really chaotic, you might, you know, very likely need both your legs, shit, just to keep your balance. But notice what can happen just by accident. Okay? Again, you're probably not going to be thinking about these interesting things, but if you train it while you're going slow and you get creative, more likely the subconscious will have those ideas available. You'll be able to take advantage of them. Cool? Work it.